One evening, when my two youngest daughters, Sarah and Kristen, were going to bed, I sat down and told them the meaning of life, and I made up a silly rhyme. Frogs don't come from flies, but frogs eat flies. Girls don't come from flies, but girls eat fries. Well, that was silly, but it was not without meaning. You see, I don't think the meaning of life is something you can write down and apply to every human being. No, I think the meaning of life is something very personal. And I think the meaning of life has to do with actions. A frog eats flies because that's what frogs do. For a frog, eating a fly is the meaning of life, but not for a girl. For a human being, the meaning of life is something different. And it's much more than French fries or hamburgers or Happy Meals. It's loving a person well enough to know that person and to commit to that person and to relate with that person. The meaning of life is finding a purpose, finding a cause, finding something that only you can do. If you're a mommy, only you can be the mommy to your children. Nobody else can. Nobody else gave them birth. Maybe your talent is creating sculptures from old wrought iron. Well, no one else is going to create the same sculpture that you would create. In making that sculpture and expressing your creativity, you have found a meaning for your life. And the meaning of life isn't just one thing. If I were to say the meaning of my life, it is to love God and love His creation, most particularly people. You see, I found a cause that is a meaning of life in general, but it is the specific doing. It's the giving the $20 to the homeless lady. It's the serving a meal at the homeless shelter. It's loaning the poor lady in Africa money to start a business. It's in acts, not in theories. Well, folks, there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the meaning of life. Hey, you can find my thoughts every day at Facebook, Virtual Self-Help Online. There's also a website, virtualselfhelp.online. I have a web page, jscottmartin.com, and I'd love for you to interact with me by Facebook, by email. So let's stay in touch, because I find sharing important thoughts on this media one of my purposes in life.